Hi everyone. Today we are going to talk about how we can read a CSV file and how we can search through that CSV file in three programming languages: C++, Python and Shell script. This is an assignment project of CSE 425 submitted to Dr. Kamruddin Nur, Adjunct Associate Professor of the North-South University. So the main aim of this implementation is to evaluate these three languages and also to see the difference between the implementation as well as their efficiency. So now let's start with observing the dataset. So this is the dataset, and this dataset is actually collected from the Business Operations Survey 2018, and this dataset is about the changing nature of work of New Zealand. This dataset contains almost 13,000 data, by which you can see this is a pretty large dataset, and this has 6 features which we are going to use as our searching criteria, all of them. So the searching criteria will be description, industry, level, size, line code and value. So let's jump into the implementation. So this is the C++ implementation, and this C++ implementation actually took 300 lines of coding. And if you run this program, then we will see this kind of interface, where if we want to search that CSV file by the industry name, then we have to press 1, and then you have to type industry name. Let's say we want to find agriculture. So if we type agriculture, then we will see the results. It will fetch out the result of the agriculture from the CSV file, and here we can see there are 273 data that actually contains agriculture as their industry in the CSV file. So if we want to try it again with some another criteria, let's just say we want to try it with our line code. So there is a line code C0201. If we want to try out, then it will again fetch out all the data that has the line code of C0201. If we want to try another criteria, let's say we want to try the description, which is number 6. So there is a description that permanent employment agreement 0. So if we want to search this, there are 47 data that contains the description of these, all of them. So there in this whole CSV file there are actually 47 matching data. So if we want to try another criteria, let's just say the size could be 100 plus employees. So as the result, there are 273 matching result from the whole CSV file of 13,000 data. So now if we try the Python implementation, then we can see here's all it needed actually 94 lines of coding to implement this problem. And if we run this, then we can see the same kind of interface on which there are 6 criteria, and we have used only one library, which is CSV, to solve this problem with Python. So if we want to search the same kind of thing with this Python and want to see the improvement, let's just say we want to try by industry name, and the same industry name like the agriculture. Here you can see this is pretty fast than the C++ programming language. And if you want to try it again, let's just say with the level, let's just say we want to try level 0. So there are 1365 data, but the searching time is very fast if you compare it with the C++ programming language. If we want to try another criteria, let's just say the value, which is let's just say we want to search the value of 213. So there's the result. There are 42 matching data that consists the value of 214. So this is the Python implementation, and by observing this, we can easily say that it is far better than the C++ programming language. The searching time is very much faster than the prior ones. So now if we want to see the shell script implementation, it actually took only 59 lines of coding to implement these, and here we have used the grep tool and the awk tool. So if we want to run it, then we'll see. So the same kind of interface, which consists 6 searching criteria. So if you want to try out the option number 1, which is the industry name and agriculture, so here's the result, which is pretty surprising because it actually took like some milliseconds to filter out the whole CSV file, of which the industry name is agriculture. So this is pretty fast than the previous C++ and also the Python. So again, if you want to try some another criteria, let's just say we want to try the level of 1, let's say 1. So here's the result. There's so many results, but the searching time is very much faster there if you compare it with the Python as well as the C++. If you want to try some another criteria, let's just say the line code, which was C0201. Again, this is the thing, very much faster searching criteria and all. So here we can say that all of the criteria are working pretty well, and in the conclusion we can also say that if we talk about the execution time, the searching time of this C language, the C++ actually the worst one, because it actually taking like for 5 to 6 seconds or even 10 or more seconds if the searching criteria is bigger one. And if you talk about the Python, it was good. If you compare it to the C++ programming language, it was good, very decent. But if when we come to the shell script programming language, it was actually beyond our expectation, because it actually needed some like milliseconds to filter out all the searching criteria. So yes, we can say that C++ shell script is the fastest one if we want to read or search a CSV file. Then comes the Python, and last, in the last section, it comes the C++ programming language. So thanks for watching.